Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you guys my makeup routine. Don't mind the messy hair. I took a shower last night, so this is my natural hair. But we're gonna do my hair right after my makeup, so just ignore the craziness going on. I'm gonna put my hair back so that we can start. I always like to start off with my brows, and here are the products that I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using the Rare Beauty Brow Gel and the Benefit Brow Pencil. It's this one here. And then I'm going to carve out the bottom of my eyebrows with this e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in the shade Light Beige. This one. Okay, now that I've filled in my brows a little bit and gave them a little bit of shaping, they still don't look exactly the same. And I don't know about you guys, but I always have this thing where my eyebrows were like, they have grown differently. So sometimes this one's more curved and this one is like not as curved, and sometimes I do get lucky to actually get them to look the same, and sometimes I don't. So maybe today will be a day, maybe it won't. It's complicated. So now I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, and I'm going to be using a flat brush. I don't let it sit for long, and I just start blending out because I'm scared that it's going to like dry up or something, and then it's going to make it harder for me to blend it out. Now that I carved out my eyebrows, I blended the concealer out. We're gonna move on to primer. So for primer, I like to use the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, the pink one in specific. I feel like this primer makes my makeup last all day, and like it's pretty compatible with most of my foundations, so I really love this one. I really recommend it. I also like the green one, but I find myself using the pink one a little bit more. They're amazing primers, and they're super affordable too. Like, e.l.f., I love you. I literally love you. Thank you for making this product. So I'm just gonna put it all over my face. So my skin is pretty tacky, which I love because that primer really works wonders. The foundation that I'm going to be using is the Lady Gaga House Labs foundation. I am in the shade 230. Unfortunately, this broke. Like, the lid broke here, you can tell. So I have to use my foundation like this, which kind of sucks because I feel like I waste more product. But, you know, it's whatever. Okay, so let's go in with the foundation. I think I'm just gonna do like little strips, like lines. What would you call this? I don't know. I feel like a little bit goes a long way as well, so let's try this. Oh, the brush I'm using is the It Cosmetics brush. I forgot what number it is. The 101. I remember when I was like in high school, maybe like a sophomore slash junior, my mom would not let me wear makeup at all. So like me and my friend, we would well, she would take mascara to school because her mom wouldn't let her wear it either, and we'd put on the mascara like at the beginning of school, and then we'd take it off right after school before we went home. And I remember one day she didn't take it off entirely, like you could still tell that she was wearing mascara, and she got in so much trouble. And my mom, one time, she noticed that I had mascara on too. Oh my god, girl, when I tell you how mad she was super pissed off. It wasn't until like my senior year when my mom started letting me wear more makeup, and like I said, I usually only wore like fake lashes, and that was all the makeup that I wore. As far as foundation, I absolutely sucked at finding my shade. I had nobody to like help me find my shade. I also didn't want to go to like stores and ask them to help me find it because I was really shy. Anyways, I'm gonna take the foundation and carve the top of my brows out, and this part is really tedious and I have to lock it in, so I'll be right back. Okay guys, I carved my top brows out. I literally had to like get off the camera because it is so tedious and I tend to mess up. Like, you really have to lock in when you're doing your eyebrows, if not they're gonna mess up. And then you have to restart all over, and no, I don't want to do that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and move on to my liquid stuff. So like my liquid blush, I use like a cream bronzer, and I'm going to do that before I start concealing. So for my liquid blush, again, elf, I love you, I've told you this many times. Elf, I'm gonna use the elf Camel liquid blush, and this is in the shade Dusty Rose. I love this color. It's like a really light pink. I'm just gonna do like 2 dots, very small. That was kind of big. This product tends to go a very long way. It's super pigmented, that's why I absolutely love it. I'm going to blend it out with the elf liquid blush brush. Okay, so then I have my bronzer stick. This is the LYS bronzing stick in the shade Harmony. Honestly, guys, this bronzer is literally like butter. I don't know if it's a bronzer stick or a contour stick, but I use it as contour stick. Give me like that. For my nose, I like to use the Makeup by Mario stick. This one is in the shade Medium Dark. I like to use this one for my nose just because I feel like it's a little bit more pigmented and a little bit harder to blend out, which is like a good thing because I don't want it to blend out a lot when it comes to my nose. So I'm just gonna do like 2 lines. And for that, I use like this random small eyeshadow brush to blend it out, and I'm going to blend it out over to like under my eyebrows, so like this. Now that I put all my cream products and liquid products on, I'm gonna go ahead and conceal now. I like to use the Hourglass concealer in the shade Silk, and this one I'm just going to put under my eyes like so, on my chin, some right here, and then on my forehead just like something like that. I know this looks crazy. Moving on to setting powder and loose powder, baking powder, loose baking and setting powder. I don't know, but I like to use these two. Sometimes I use one more than the other one, and I think today I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty one. This one is in the shade Pound Cake. The one size is in the shade Translucent. I love these 2 powders. My favorite one is the Huda Beauty. I literally live by this powder, so I'm going to get a powder puff thingy like this one, and we are going to start putting it under our eyes. So I hear people say you're supposed to like tap off the excess, which like, okay, let's do that. And let's go right into the under eyes. Do you see a difference already? Because I do. It's looking crazy, but trust me, one thing about me is I will put on as much powder as I need to give me like a flawless looking base. And yeah, so while it's baking, I either like to do like my lips or my lashes. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do lips right now. My lip combo always changes. I don't have like a set combo. My 2 favorite lip liners, one is from LA Colors in the shade Chocolate. It's this one here, and then my other favorite one is from NYX, and it's in the shade Brown. I honestly love these 2 colors, but I don't really have like lipsticks or like lip stains or something that will go with it. I hate living in apartments. Because like I do have some NYX butter glosses, but I feel like it just doesn't last very long. It's just for like the moment, but then it comes off. So I'm just gonna go ahead and line my lips with the LA Colors lip liner in the shade Chocolate. And then once I line them, I take my finger and try and blend them out. It looks like this. Kind of. And I'm going to wait to put my lip gloss at the very end just so it brings everything together. I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes and prepare them for me to do my mascara and put my fake lashes on. This eyelash curler is from e.l.f. Cosmetics. Again, e.l.f. I'm going to use the Benefit Fan Fest mascara. Just going to use a little bit because I am going to wear false lashes, but I also don't want my lashes just to look like, you know, straight up. So I just did one coat, a pretty light coat on my lashes. I'm now going to put on my fake lashes. I use these lashes that I bought from Shein. I'll put a picture up here. They look like lash extensions and they're super curly. I don't know how I feel about it. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. But it's currently the only thing that I have, so I'm going to go ahead and just use them. I like to focus a little bit of extra glue in the inner corners, just because for me personally, my lashes tend to start peeling off from the inner corners, and it just helps me, you know, it helps them stay there a little bit longer. Lashes are on. This is what they look like. They're pretty. I like them. But like I said, I kind of want to try something new. I don't know how they look from like the side. I have like not a good side profile. But anyways, now that we've done all this, I'm going to go ahead and start taking off the powder that we put on. Well, that I put on. And just like in circular patting motions. No, just like in circular motions, like so. Take all of it off. Now this is the part where I say I wish I had more blush on, so I go in with the powder blush. I use a mixture. Sometimes I use the Juvia's Place blush palette in volume 5 because these are super pretty, but lately I've been using a lot of e.l.f. because e.l.f. is just amazing. Once again. So I use this e.l.f. blush. And just kind of put more blush on. I feel like this I didn't blend. Whoopsie. Whatever, it happens, right? For highlight, I use the Benefit Cookie Highlighter. This highlighter is super, super duper pretty. I love this highlighter, but I'm not going to use that much right now because honestly, I don't know. I like to use highlighter like on a special day. So I'm just going to use a little bit. Do like that. Now I added some eyeliner on my waterline and some mascara. I did that off camera. I'm going to use this Kosas Wet Lip Oil. This is super pretty. Like I said, I don't really have a lot of things for a lip combo. But I really like how this one looks. It's so pretty. Do that on the top lips. Okay, to put everything together, I'm going to use the One Size Until Dawn. This is a miracle, guys. If you want your makeup to stay on all day long, use this. My camera is about to die, so I gotta hurry up. We're just gonna... I'm going to do my hair off camera, and then I'm going to come back with the finished look. Alright, you guys, makeup is done and my hair is done. I tried using the Wavy Talk thermal brush. I did make a video separately about that, so if you want to watch it, just stay tuned for the upload. But this is what the hair turned out looking like. You know, not as crazy nice as some of these videos that I saw, but I think that because I'm new to it, I'm just going to start learning a technique for my long hair because it is a little bit different and more difficult with long hair. However, if you guys enjoyed watching this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe.